Hello, you guys. Thank you for taking this time to watch the Dare to Dream Network. I decide, excuse me, to try to pick up my energy a little bit. Um, my last video was probably as raw as it gets. I mean, it's early, 10 o'clock in the morning. My time is just now 11. I talked for a hot minute in that video. I didn't even look at the time to see how long it was. And I had fear for a moment that my video did not record properly because I had muted the sound on my laptop. And thanks be to Yahweh, my video still recorded with sound. Because I don't know, that just would have took me over if I had um, no sound on that video, especially considering over the past week or more, I've been having serious mechanical issues when it comes to these interviews and all of that. So I'm glad that that was not a factor. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Deit. She was watching in my last video live, and it doesn't say that I have any viewers currently, or that depending how long this video takes, there'll be people watching live. And that's one of the reasons that I create a lot of these videos live rather than pre-record them on my uh, camera and all of that. I record them live because I notice that a lot of you do watch live while I'm on, and there's times I may not shout out someone depending the nature of the video, especially if I'm doing a video that is business or something like that, and it's more of a blog with how-to steps and so forth. The reason I don't shout people out or ask them to comment or post something mainly is because I don't want to get off track doing that and mess up my entire video, because a lot of times it's just a lot of energy to get up and record and do that, and I'm already nervous and so forth, and most of the time there's nobody even in the room with me when I'm recording. So why am I nervous and all of that? I don't know. Aside from that, today I'm not in my usual setting. As you can see, I'm home in my dining area right off the kitchen, and I was not in the mood today for putting on all of the clothes and getting up here, getting dressed and turning on lights and doing all that stuff that I normally do just to create these YouTube videos. So the point of why I'm making this video while we're on here today is because I've been on a weight loss journey. And to be honest with you, another funny thing is I can tell I'm losing the weight simply by looking at my blogs, where I can see my face is slimming down compared to just 4 weeks ago. It's just remarkable to me. And so I'm happy in the sense that I have finally reached the space where I can see results, I can see change, I can see progress, because I was stuck for a hot minute. It was like I would lose the weight, drop of 5, 6 pounds, then I'll be right back where I started from. But this has been a major loss of over 20 something pounds, close to 25 pounds. Matter of fact, we are at 25 pounds from the beginning of this year. So 6 months, 25 pounds. And to someone watching, that may be like, oh, okay, whoop, what's that? No, this is like major for me, because I was in a space of being stuck at a particular weight. And although I could lose at times, I was right back gaining and all of that. So it was just hectic. What can I tell you I've done differently is um, gone for walks. That's what this whole video is about. I like to go on prayer walks, talking to God, having that moment, to air out my dirty laundry. There's certain things I don't even like to pray about in my house because I don't want to speak those things into my atmosphere, for the simple reason I strongly believe in the law of quantum physics, and things obey words. So I really feel like certain things don't even need to be said in my home. Words don't leave that atmosphere. And if I really want to create the change that I want in my life, I need to find ways and vehicles to express that mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I've been getting major results um, in different spaces in my life. So I'm thanking God for that. And this video is not intended to be churchy, but I am a spiritual person. So you get what I am. And therefore, if there's a problem with that, keep moving. Um, my weight loss has been a journey, a process, a battle, a fight. But as I described, up and down. And I just moved to a new area. So uh, I've been getting accustomed to the area, to the neighborhood, going for walks, exploring, so to speak. And I like doing that because it's an effortless weight loss tactic to just go for walks. And I always say, because people say, they email or comment and say things like, how many miles, or what length of time should I walk? If you walk just a regular pace, going, I'm gonna put it to you this way. If you really want to see results with your walk, use the going, I need to go to the bathroom walk while you're walking. Pick up the pace, put some movement, some rhythm in your walk, and I'm telling you, you will feel your body reshaping. You'll feel the fat jiggling, and you'll start to notice over a period of time, pockets of fat and so forth is not there anymore. What I did was, one, I don't like to be dependent on people. I'm from New York. I'm living in Georgia now. And certain areas here in Georgia, there's no sidewalks, and that don't make no damn sense. This is 2016, and we need sidewalks. Praise God. So I don't like particular areas where there's no sidewalks because I don't want to be in the dirt and the grass and in the mud. I feel very funny about walking up in people's yards, and I'm sure they feel funny about people walking across their yard. So Georgia needs some work in particular areas. So I'm rambling, but my 7 mile walk was a walk from where I live to a particular shopping area. And to be very honest with you, driving in a car, it's like 5 minutes. But to walk from where I am, in my head, it looked like a 30-minute walk. When I Googled it on my phone through Maps and put in the little walking icon, it actually told me my walk was an hour and 12 minutes from my home. And what I will say is, one, I like to walk over there to that walk-in area or shopping area because I'm able to do little things. And so even while I'm shopping, I'm still walking in Walmart or the Kroger or wherever, and rest for a period to give my legs a break and to build up some strength to finish. So I take about a 10 to 15-minute break, and sometimes less than that. It just depends on my mood and how worn out I feel. So my walk has helped me because within a week and a half, I have lost 10 pounds. So that's just from walking. No major lifestyle change or anything like that. I was doing a weight loss challenge with lipozene, and I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted at first, which is why I began walking. Um, and so I guess you can say it's safe to say that with with the weight loss regimen that I had started and exercise, because liposine suggests that you don't need to do all of that. You don't need to make any major changes, change your diet, this, that, and it was just not working. And in the middle of my second and third week, I stopped taking the pills for a little bit to give my body a break, to see if it flush out, or like what was blocking, what why was there a peak and I'm stuck, and wasn't just stuck, but I had gained pounds, which is just backwards. That was not the goal. um Tell you guys little things that I have done, like major. And one of those things, aside from the walking, that I do is that I have changed um, little brands and stuff. We all have our snacks and things we like to eat and drink and all of that. So I changed and I started drinking Bai. I know you guys have seen it on TV or on commercials, and it looks backwards from my screen to yours, but I'm sure that what you're seeing may be correct. I love these drinks, and you can see I killed this. It's empty. I love these drinks because they're only 5 calories. Can you guys see that? 5 calories. It has antioxidants, 1 gram of sugar in it, made from all natural substances. It's gluten free, low glycemic, no GMO. It has electrolytes, so it helps to energize you. It is kosher. It's kosher. And so, for those of my friends that are watching, that know me on a personal level, they're probably getting a kick out of that. It is also vegan and soy free. Drinking by because it's good. Um, and then these people messed around and came out with buy bubbles in a little can. This one is Jamaican blood orange. I particularly like the coconut one better. Um, it's a better flavor to me. I have tried just about all of them. They're decent. I love them because they're low in calories. Another thing I love is the fact that I can drink something healthy. Um, don't have to worry about if it's 200 and 300 calories, because that has been the killer during my weight loss process, is drinking sodas and stuff like that. And I want to make clear, yes, I drink soda, but usually it's about one a day and sometimes none without a soda. But like if you go out for certain social events and whatnot, eating at certain restaurants, I normally drink water all day and nothing else. So, I mean, at some point you desire something with some flavor to it. And Bai is a great option for that, and low in calories. So it will help you speed along your weight loss goals. Um, Aside from that, is Mountain Dew Kickstart. Hydrating. I strongly recommend the hydrating Kickstart. This is also low in calories, but there's a major difference between Bai and this. This is for energy, and this has way more calories in a sense. Bai is only 5 calories, and Kickstart is 60 calories. 60. That's not bad compared to a Pepsi, whatever else you drink, a Fanta drinks, or whatever. It's like drinking that stuff, you're on a slope to hell. You packing on calories. I mean, you eat that in a candy bar, you shouldn't eat nothing else for the rest of the day. That's how much calories is in that stuff. So um, I also like the Kickstarter because it has coconut. I don't know if you guys can see all of that. It's made with coconut water. Coconut water is very, very good for you. And from my reading and research, there's people taking coconut or drinking coconut water that are suffering with cancer, in some cases AIDS or HIV, and it's been helping them. From what I've read, it is good for anti-aging, and yeah, I was reading that and I was like, wow. Say the reason I like Kickstarter is because it does not do me like others for energy. You know, you drink an energy drink and then you crash and you feel worse than when you started or when you drank whatever it was you drank. I don't get that with Kickstarter. Everything kind of feels natural. It does have caffeine in it, by the way, um, but it's nowhere near the level of calories and all of that that you would experience in other drinks. So that's a plus. I don't crash. Um, Coconut water is anti-aging and it helps to hydrate the body. Excellent. Um, you guys should do a little bit more research on coconut water. It's really good for you. And the fact that they put it in this drink is extra good. It is not in all the drinks. So don't just go in the store and grab a Kickstart and think that it has all of that in it. You have to look for it. It's on the can. It shows it because there's several other flavors and differences between each of them. And as for my walk, as my walk is concerned, I've been enjoying the walk. Sometimes it's literally a walk and I'm praying. And then there's times I'm talking to a friend or my best friend. And those walks have like tremendously helped me because I was stuck as far as my weight is concerned. And I know somebody watching may be like, does a walk? I mean, for me, you have to do, when it comes to weight loss, you have to do what works for you. You have to do what works for you. Stay true to that. For some people, it may be going in the gym and stuff like that and knocking it out. I mean, I've tried that. And the scary part was when I was going to the gym, I may have lost a couple of pounds, 2, 3, or whatever, but I was expecting way better results. My body didn't even shape the way I wanted it to, where I could see and feel. The best feeling that you could ever get in your life is to feel healthy and to feel your body transform when you're walking and you know that you used to have a patch of fat in a particular area and you can feel yourself slimming down. I think that that's one of the best feelings in the world because it boosts your confidence, your drive, your commitment to your goals, to your weight loss. And that's what started driving me. Was when I was walking, I could feel my stomach shrinking. I could feel areas that were problematic, slimming, and all of that. And I shared in my last video how I wake up in the morning and my stomach is nearly flat. And then I drink something and it's protruding. I hate that. Yes, I do use waist trimmers and all of that. Because I know somebody might comment and say, why don't you just put on a waist trimmer? It should help with that and blah, 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 blah. I even like wearing the waist trimmer on my walks because my clothes protrude. I look funny, I look awkward. And I know you guys, you're probably saying, well, who cares? You're trying to lose weight or whatever. It's just certain walks. It depends on what kind of walk it is. Now, if it's a walk where I'm either walking or planning to jog or something, I wouldn't mind because that's just what I'm going to be doing. But if I'm actually heading to a destination to take care of business or do something, I don't want on the waist trimmer um, during those moments, because you can tell I have it on. I just don't like, I don't like for people to know, in other words. So that's just a little personal thing for me, but I do wear them. They do work. I would not recommend, as some people do, to wear them all day and all of that. I don't like wearing them at night because I don't want to wake up extra dehydrated. Excuse me. So I don't choose to wear them at night. And you have a lot of people that are doing the body wrap thing. I may try that in the next week or so, because uh, I'm pretty much at the door as far as my goals for my weight and all of that is concerned. So if that should push me over to where I want to be, excellent. But as far as my jogs and my walks, I highly doubt that I'll be going in the street with plastic wrap or a waist trainer on. Not at this stage, because it gets extremely hot here, and I would hate to be somewhere in the street passed out because of heat exhaustion and dehydration. So that's why I don't do it. And it sounds like an excuse possibly, but my safety is more important. So if you have been having issues with your weight or whatever, try walking more. I mean, I can't tell you, it might sound so practical and so simple and so common sense, but there's times people know stuff, because I've been experiencing this in every area of what I do, with coaching, with business. It's just in every area. In my writing, I have people read my books and so forth, and then they come back and comment and say, I already knew that, or whatever. The problem is not knowing. The problem is doing. You know, people know a lot of stuff, and they just do not do what they're supposed to do. So there's a difference between knowing and doing. Don't just know information and never apply. It's time to start applying what we know. There's little things we can do to make ourselves better. We know that snacking and drinking high calorie sodas and all of that is not good for us. And I just provided you with some alternatives that's going to be great. It's going to help. And I really feel, I feel good. I feel alive. I feel renewed in my body. That's great. And you can too. Now, I do go through periods of soreness like I am right now, and I plan on going for a little jog or run after this video, and then to come home just to soak in the tub and pray and meditate or whatever, and allow myself to recover and start the process all over again in another day or two. I'm enjoying this. So you guys, what is your weight loss goals? What are some things that you want to work on? How hard is it to not snack or overeat or binge eat or emotionally find yourself eating? Like, what has been your journey? Share those thoughts in the comment section below. If you're watching this, depending on where you're watching this, whether YouTube or other, or on a social media network site, please visit directly to YouTube and comment on this video so that I can respond and keep in touch and keep contact and all of that. And if you're looking for me on the web, Dr. Michael McCain everywhere. Google me. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow my fan page. or my author page or public figure page, you're better off following that than to try to friend me, because all my pages are full and I rarely use Facebook like that. And I try to have help with making posts and all of that stuff to just to stay in touch with you guys and keep you updated. I'm going to commit to doing a lot better with my posts than what I did last year and so forth. So I want to thank you for watching. I pray that this video has been an inspiration and a blessing to somebody watching or listening. And I guess I'll see you in the next one.